Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for weekly automotive mechanical content for the average shade tree mechanic. Alright, y'all, so in this video I recently bought some new wiper blades. Alright, and actually these are silicone. Alright, but before I get into installing these on the Ram 2500, what I really want to do is really go over some pros of going silicone instead of staying and sticking with the rubber windshield wipers that we're all used to. Alright, so I have some notes on my phone. I'm just going to go down the line. And so first pro is the durability. A lot of them claim, you know, twice the life. Really, they can last a long time as long as you take care of them. I've been taking care of mine. I've cleaned them at least once every 2 weeks, and that's using a microfiber towel and just some, you know, soapy water or just any, you know, just a wet microfiber, and you're just sliding it down the windshield wiper. And so I'm not happy with the performance of them. Been getting a lot of rain here in North Carolina. If you're from here in North Carolina, you obviously know what I'm talking about. The past year, past 2 years too, especially with the hurricanes coming through. Sometimes that rain is overbearing, and so you need good windshield wipers. So I got some background with silicone wipers. My wife's car actually has them, and they're phenomenal. Once I threw them on there, I'm like, wow, quite the significant difference. I'm not even kidding. I'm not lying to y'all. I figured, you know, if it's that much better than rubber windshield wipers, I gotta let y'all know. All right, so the durability, they won't last a lifetime, you know, like 10 years, 15 years. I really doubt that they will last that long due to the amount of heat, due to how cold the weather gets in your area, especially here. And even if, you know, wherever you park, all those dust, grime, you know, pine needles, everything that gets stuck up there, it all just more so disintegrates a rubber wiper, you know, and it can also impair the silicone. But the durability is that the silicone definitely outperformed the rubber ones. One thing is that the hotter climate you're in, the worse your rubber windshield wipers are going to go out. Same with silicone, but silicone fights the heat and fights the weather a whole lot better than rubber windshield wipers. You know, one tip if you have rubber wipers is to actually raise them so that they really don't suck in all the heat that the glass really keeps. All right, and so no one wants to do that. All right, and so this is one route around it, is just going silicone. Rubber definitely gets beat up a lot with hot weather. If you see triple digits quite often, and if you have a long summer such as in the South, Texas, it gets super muggy. You see 100-degree weather, and it's just terrible. That rubber is going to get eaten up. So the cost, silicone used to cost a whole lot, and this is really why I chose this. This is really why I chose these. All right, so it was $23 for two of them. All right, and since we have Ram, the Ram 2500, it should be the same on the 1500 and 3500. The same windshield wipers, the same size for both sides, because a lot of cars vary based off of, you know, there's a longer one on the driver's side and then a shorter one on the passenger side. Our trucks are 22 inches for the driver and the passenger, and they actually sold a kit with two 22-inch wipers. So for two of them that are $23 for both, break that down, it's like $11 for each one, which is like a mid-grade for a rubber windshield wiper. So the cost was phenomenal on these. This is why I'm going to go ahead and give these a try. So now they're becoming a little more cost efficient. There are some more expensive ones. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description below for these, and then a little more expensive ones, and then probably like the top grade. If you just want to shoot towards the top, you will not be disappointed if you get these silicone wiper blades. So the performance, obviously rubber, I mean, it comes stock, comes factory on literally like every car, maybe like the high grade, you know, I don't even think the Limited or even Mercedes-Benz or, you know, more of those expensive cars come with silicone. Who knows, they might, but my truck doesn't, our trucks don't. All right, so what silicone what wipers do is actually leave a hydrophobic coat. They actually leave a hydrophobic coat behind. That actually helps with obviously ceramic coating does the same thing. Think of it as just on your glass, and so it helps bead the water as it's raining. All right, another pro is the noise. Silicone, much more smooth, very you can't hear them. As far as the rubber, the more they get old, the more you hear them, especially once they become dry. You just hear them constantly just dragging along your glass. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't, but like once you do catch it, you're like, damn, that's annoying. Probably should have caught that earlier, but it happens to all of us. So those are the majority of the pros, if not maybe all of them. Figure to give it a try, very cost efficient. So let's go ahead and get these installed into the truck. All right, so what it says, unafraid to temperature difference, nano coating, silent lubricant, long life. All right, let's go ahead and get this package opened up. All right, so I read about this. There's the 2 wipers right there peeking. Before I get into that, comes with a little sponge, all right, and some grease cleaning paste. All right, so let me go ahead and read the instructions to actually see what we do with this. Actually, just hold this. All right, so step 1, 2, 3, 4. Essentially, it's telling you how to install these windshield wipers. I think we all know how to install windshield wipers, but let me get into why they gave us the grease and the sponge. So it says, for optimal coated water repelling results. So step 1, ensure windshield is clean and dry. So I already cleaned it with glass cleaner, my microfiber towel. Next, you would want to use this. All right, so what is this paste degreaser? And it says, wet the surface of the glass with water. I actually have a bottle with just some water. I can use a spray on it first. Pour the paste on the sponge. So go ahead and use a sponge, throw some grease on it. And then once that is complete, throughout the entire, wiping down the entire glass or from windshield, clean the glass with sponge forth and back, and then rinse it down with clean water. So just wipe it down. Doesn't really go that much in detail, but anyways, I know you got to clean it first, use this on the windshield, throw some other water on it, and then just wipe it down. Once you are done with that, you would want to install the wiper blades. All right, and then it says make sure you take off the protective cover. There's some plastic protecting the silicone blades, so just take those off and then turn on the wiper blades and have them wipe dry the windshield at the medium speed for 3 to 5 minutes. And what that actually does is that it says water repellency is activated and treats the windshield with a long-lasting water repelling coating. All right, so I'll believe it when I see it. So let's go ahead and actually get that water bottle and use this grease and actually wipe it on the windshield. All right, y'all, so just check this out. Kind of dries out, so I'm just really gonna let it dry maybe about 5 minutes, and then I'll pour some water on it. All right, so I went ahead and actually installed and threw on the wipers. Very simple. Now I'm just going to turn it on for 3 to 5 minutes on the medium setting. All right, so that's essentially what it's going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and let this do its thing, and yeah, for like 3 to 5 minutes, and then probably once it's done, I'm just going to wipe it down. It should have activated what it's needing to do. So let me go ahead and do this and be right back. So I went ahead and ran it for about 4 minutes, right in between the 3 to 5 minutes that I mentioned. And then I left that white film based from the grease. After it dried off, it left like a white film. So I went ahead, used a microfiber towel and just some cold water, and just went ahead and pretty much just cleaned off the windshield. So I think we're expecting some rain this week, so I'm going to go ahead and see how it is, and then do a further review, saying about maybe 2 weeks to a month, and see how they've really been performing. So I'll come back with another video for y'all, but go ahead and let me know if you use silicone or stick with rubber, Rubber, obviously, they have shorter lives. I just find myself always replacing them all the time. So I really wanted to try these silicone windshield wipers. I tried this one brand. We'll see how I like it in two weeks to a month. But I might try something else. We'll go ahead and do another video when that time comes. For now, leave me any questions, comments that you might have down below. Check out the links in the description. And until next time, ciao.
Perfect.